What's up guys, Alex over here and right there. But this is Velociraptor Place, and today we actually went to the trail. I took my custom painted schwinn axle and he took his Huffy Scout. And I have a few videos about this one, but let me show you something. We all know what's up. So he got, turn around, all scratched up on the trail. So since he's not gonna be doing a lot of trail riding, hardcore or anything like that, we're gonna modify those pedals, because those pins, we all know they are the Shin scratchers, bleeders, things like that. So I gave him an option to replace them with some that I had already taken off the pins, because we can do that. And but the ones that I have that are already like that, they're blue, baby blue, the ones that I had on the Schwinn Copeland. But this one is color coded red, because I also have a blue chain ring and I also have blue grips, but he likes the red. So I also gave him an option to put in the manda mía. Bueno, vente para acá, para que salgas en el video, ven. Okay, so I gave him the choice to put in just back the stock pedals, but they're ugly. So he said, you know what, let's go ahead and take the pins off. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be using, I think it was a 2 or 3 millimeter Allen head, because these are Allen bolts. I might take them off and just leave a few, but upside down, so that we can show but this side only. So I'll probably leave like 3 and 3, but they're not gonna be scratching anymore. So let me go ahead and take the pedals off, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. But as you know, as always, please subscribe, turn the notification bell on. We're in the garage. It's still kind of hot, but it's not as hot. We're in Texas, you know that. Inside the garage, we are currently about 80, almost 90 degrees inside the garage, so it's not that bad. I have my fan running and that one. So hopefully the wind noise is not too bad with the Cinco and the thing right there. So like I said, before we start, please subscribe, turn the notification bell on. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. We have a lot of DIY bike stuff, check it out. And if you're not new, you're back, welcome back. Let's hit 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and let's get right into it. So. The process is super simple. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the pedal off, remove the pins, and I will be back as soon as we are done with that. But in the meantime, you can also check his channel out. What's your channel?
Velociraptor Place.
Check it out. He does gaming stuff like that. If you have kids, he's about 10 years. He's 10 years old. So if you have kids about my son's age, they're gonna like his channel. He doesn't say bad words, so it's good.
Like and subscribe to my channel and to my dad's channel.
And how was the ride today?
Good. Even though I fell like a couple of times.
But it was right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and take those pedals off and see what we can do. So I guess he's taking the initiative. Pedal wrench. We can do this on the bike, but it's 100 times easier if we just take it off the bike. Let's do the other side. The other way. All right, they're all the way out. Get him. And let's put this back on the side. By the way, if you don't remember, we are running the stock adders group set, the freewheel with the 11 to 38 tooth, no 14 38 tooth freewheel, Pro Rush derailleur, shifter, and everything. I have a video about that one. Make sure you check it out. And I think this is the one that Charlie Keo from Keo's MTB Adventures, he sent me this one. So he's been rocking it ever since. I have a Deckless 34 tooth oval chain ring, and this is a XCT Zone Tour 160 or 155, I don't remember. It's right there. 152 millimeter crank arm. Let's go ahead and get there, take care of these pedals, and let's ride. That's Andrea. What's your channel's name? Louder. Wolf Place.
You will never find it.
You will never find it. I'll put in a link in the description. So for this, it's just a 2.5 millimeter Allen head. And a trick that I learned, or something to make it work faster, before you are at the end, just tap it back. So that way this hex nut comes out of the, because it's kind of like in there on by pressure. So before you finish taking it all the way out, you slightly tap it with a hammer or something, or maybe just like this, and then the nut comes out, and then you can just take this off. So I'm gonna repeat this process for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 2, which is
32.
32 times. We're gonna do this 32 times, taking them off, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna put them back in here. Like I said, I'm not gonna put all of them, and then we just go from there. And by the way, I leave an affiliate link for this one's in the description below. I either run this or the what is the other brand? I'm Rider or Biking or something like that, something similar. I leave them in the affiliate links in the description below because they are super good, super grippy, maybe extra grippy. So, and I have not had any issues with the bearings or anything like that when I'm riding, even though some people hate it because, hey, you should spend $80 on pedals, this and that. I'm like, why would you spend so much money on something that is gonna wear off super quick most of the time? So for me, no, on what's grips, pedals, and saddles, that's something that I don't need to spend a lot of money on. And why do that, right? So like I said, just let me keep going and we'll be right back. Righty tighty, lefty?
Lucy.
Lucy. You can push them at the end. I'll help you pushing them. So just get them loose, and then you're doing one. I'm almost done with the other one, and that's just to speed up the process. He's doing great. There you go. All right, so we got them all off. Everything off on both of them. Here, all of them, the little bolts and nuts. So now I'm gonna put some of them back, but I'm gonna put them backwards. That way, instead of having the tread out, which is what causes all the Shin scrapes and scars and all that bad stuff, I'm gonna put it with the head out. That way it's a little more friendly, especially for this guy right here. So I'm gonna put a few of them back, and I will show you how they look at the end. So basically this is what we're gonna be doing. Let me show you. So I'm gonna take this, and instead of the pin sticking out like this, I'm gonna put the head the other way around. So I'm gonna put a nut all the way in. All the way in. And then I'm gonna fit it like so, and then put another nut on the other side and hopefully that will take care of the problem. So let's see. So I'm gonna leave it out, then put the nut on the other side, hold it in place, push it in, so that whenever that thing starts screwing in, it screws in on both of them. And it'll look something like this. So I'm gonna do a few around the pedal, and that's gonna be the end result, and I will come back in a little bit. All right, so I think I got the hang of it now. So I got 3 done on this side. I think this is gonna be too much to put in, but I'm gonna show you how I did them. So first thing, I get one of the nuts right here, and I'm gonna put it on the opposite side, and I'm using some pliers just to have it all the way down, flush as much as I can. And then I get the bolt, put in the nut, just start it up, because it's gonna get stuck in there, because as you can see, it has the hex shape over here. So when you put it in, you start screwing it in, and it'll catch on the other side, and then at the end you just do a final tightening. Those things wore out already, so I'm gonna use another thing. So you start spinning. That's okay, because what I want is for it to actually tighten up on the back one, and the back one is not spinning at all, and you'll just do it by feel. So I'm gonna do the 3 on this side. Hopefully I can put like 3, and then on the other side I have 6 as well, and that should be plenty of grip, and I will show you the final result in a little bit. So far, feel that. How does that compare to this?
Better.
This, which is better? What side is better, the head side or the
Head?
The head side. All right, let's finish this up. We'll be right back.
So these are done now?
Let me see how the pins look now. Much Shin friendly. They don't scrape, they don't scar, none of that. So we're just gonna put them back on the bike, and like I said, I'm gonna put this on the description below, and any similar ones that I use, check them out. We're just gonna go ahead and put them back in, and that should do it. Other than that, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, please subscribe and turn the notification bell on. Let's hit 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month. And that's it for today. Let's ride. Goodbye.